Hey, change agents, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I just thought I would shoot you a little video. It's not going to be too long, but it is just to bring encouragement to your day. I know that there is information overload and there are so many feelings right now of anxiety, of stress, of fear, of distraction, of just simply not knowing. There's the news, there's so much information that's coming at us left, right. Our world has shifted and it continues to shift. Change is here, right? Change is here, and some of us are struggling to sit in that new change because of all of the distractions, of the stress, of the anxiety, of the fear that is around us. You know, I talked a lot of that at my last coaching, cocktails, and conversations with Lolita, and I absolutely invite you to register for the next. You can register at lolitawalker.com. But I did want to come and talk to you just about 4 short tips on how to just be free. And the reason why I thought about the word free is because some of us feel free because we're in that space of just saying like, wow, I want to feel the air. I want to sit in my gratitude. I want to say thank you for the things that I do have. And that freeness has allowed us to sit in what we can control. For those of us who want to get to that point, but recognize that there's real things in the world that are coming at us, like my job, I've been laid off. How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to pay my mortgage? What am I going to do for food? Where am I going to go for just any basic necessities? Those things are real. There's some people who are thinking about, I'm fearful of the unknown. Like, I don't even know what's going to come up, and it's kind of freaking me out. I'm trying to think of some other things. I'm in this newness where I'm working from home, but I'm also a homeschool teacher for a little bit at a time. I'm also, and I don't know how to do that. It's stressing me out. I can't do my work. I can't do this. It's so much coming at us, and we're trying to do everything all at once. I'm not suggesting that these things aren't important, but what I am saying to you is, in this freeness that we want to have for us and our families, here's 4 things that I want to say to you right now. The first is focus on what we can control. Focus on what we can control. There's a lot that we can't control. Focus on what you can control. So let's use an example. I'm not able to pay my bills because that's real. What can you control, right? If you don't have money coming in, you can call to these companies perhaps and say, hey, this is the hardship I'm having. What can you do? What can you do to help me? Is there anything that you can do to help me? And in some cases, you'll be surprised at what these companies are able to do. You know, maybe it's going through your last couple of credit card statements and figuring out where are you spending your most money and what is critically important to you. Maybe it's pooling the resources of you and your close by family and figuring out these dinners and what we're going to do about making these dinners last. Maybe it's calling your local food pantries and seeing what is available to you. My point is, what is in your control? You know, release. That's the second thing of being free, is releasing what's not progressing you today, right? A lot of what we talked about on the call was, now you're home, and time management, finding time for you, all of these things are very difficult, which is real, absolutely. And so releasing the things that are not progressing you. What inside of your schedule are you doing right now that is not imperative, right? Where are you taking time for you? Fitting that in. The exercise that you used to do, can you do it with your children and your spouse or your roommate now to still get that in, but also still spend some quality time? Sit with yourself and talk aloud. I talk aloud to myself all the time. And maybe talk aloud about the things that you can do, what is in your control. Experience the unexpected. That's the third. That's the beginning of this E, is experience the unexpected. When was the last time you just got out? It's beautiful outside. Beautiful outside. Go outside, walk around. Experience the newness. Listen. do activities with your children. It's okay to still be outside in your neighborhoods, right? Is there some do-it-yourself projects at home that you wanted to get into? Just think about what, again, is inside of your control. Focus on that. Release what's not progressing you. Experience the unexpected. Experience things you haven't done before, or you didn't have time to do before, quite frankly, right? And then embrace you. Embrace the renewed you, because you are shifting. The losses that you're feeling during this Coronacation, they are real. Absolutely. What have you lost as a result? I was talking to somebody the other day that said, I used to go on a date with my husband every single week, and I can't go there anymore. I got it, but what can you still do on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock? That doesn't have to go away. Where you were going might go away, but your new experience, the newness of embracing you. So yes, it absolutely is a loss, but let's go back to free. Focus on what you can control. Okay? Release what's not expected. Release what is not progressing you today. Okay? Just release it. Experience the unexpected and embrace the renewed you. You are renewed. How do you want to come out of this as a person? What are you going to shift based on your losses? All right? I hope this is helpful today, and may you sit in it. May you sit in it. All right. And I hope you can join me on the next Coaching, Cocktails, and Conversations with Lolita, where you can bring the cocktail of choice, whether it is tea, water infused with fruit, or something a little stronger. I hope you can. And you can register at Lolita, Lolita Walker.com. Let's have some fun. This Cocktails and Conversations is for women. But guess what? I've been asked. Where's the co-ed one? It may be coming soon, but right now this is for power women who simply need to sit in their pause. All right, take care and chat soon.